More and more, we are talking about our inner worlds. We discuss our feelings and our thoughts. It is like opening a window so we can see inside our minds. We are learning that how we feel on the inside is truly important. It is no longer a hidden secret that we must keep to ourselves. Many of us are starting to understand this together, as a community. This kind of open conversation is new for many people, but it is a very good and necessary conversation to have. We are beginning to see that our minds need care and attention, just like our physical bodies do. This represents a significant and positive shift in how we approach well-being. So, what exactly is mental health? It is about the state of our thoughts and our feelings. It is about how we navigate the challenges and joys of life. Good mental health means we can cope with everyday stress effectively. It means we can find enjoyment in our lives and contribute meaningfully at work or school. Importantly, it is not about being happy all the time. Everyone experiences sadness, anger, or worry sometimes. These feelings are a normal part of the human experience. Mental health is more about finding a healthy balance. It helps us to get through the difficult times and to appreciate the good times even more deeply. It's an ongoing journey, not a destination. Why is this conversation happening so much more now? Life today can feel very busy and incredibly fast-paced. We are constantly exposed to information, especially through social media. Sometimes, this can make us feel a lot of pressure to be perfect. The world around us is also changing very quickly. These rapid changes can lead to feelings of uncertainty or significant stress. Because of these pressures, it's vital that we talk about these feelings. We need to offer support to one another. It is an act of bravery to open up about how we truly feel inside. As I often say, vulnerability is not weakness. It's our greatest measure of courage. Sharing our inner world takes that courage. A very important message for all of us is this: it is okay not to be okay. For such a long time, people felt they had to hide their struggles. They worried about being judged or feeling ashamed or completely alone. But now, we understand that many people face challenges with their mental health at some point. It is simply part of being human, part of our shared experience. Reaching out and asking for help is a true sign of strength. It shows that we care about ourselves and want to feel better. We are learning to be much kinder to ourselves and to others when it comes to these sensitive matters. This compassionate understanding is thankfully growing stronger every single day. Our mental health touches every single part of our lives. Think about your typical day from morning to night. How you are feeling inside significantly affects your performance at work or school. It influences how you communicate and connect with your family and your friends. If your mind feels tired, heavy, or constantly worried, even simple everyday tasks can seem overwhelmingly hard. You might find that you do not enjoy activities or hobbies that you usually love. It can feel like trying to see the world clearly but through very foggy glasses. Our thoughts and our emotions are incredibly powerful forces. They truly color all our experiences of the world around us, each and every moment. Let's consider some real-life examples of mental health challenges. Sometimes people experience a deep sadness that lasts for a very long time. This is often a condition called depression. It is much more serious and persistent than just having a bad day or feeling blue. Other individuals might find themselves worrying constantly, often about small things that others might not notice. This excessive worry could be a sign of anxiety. These conditions are genuine health issues that require understanding and care. They are not personal failings or choices. Other common challenges include feeling completely overwhelmed by stress or having persistent trouble sleeping because your mind is racing with thoughts. These experiences are common and professional help is available. There is a strong connection between our minds and our bodies. They are not separate entities, they work together. When we are feeling very stressed or anxious for extended periods, we might start to experience physical symptoms. We might get frequent headaches or tension in our shoulders. We could also develop stomach problems or digestive issues. Our sleep patterns can be severely disrupted, leading to poor quality rest. This lack of sleep in turn makes us feel even more tired and less able to cope. Conversely, good mental health can help our bodies feel stronger and healthier too. Therefore, taking care of our minds is truly taking care of our whole selves. This mind-body connection is profound. When one person in a family or a group of friends is struggling with their mental health, it can also affect the people around them. Family members and friends might feel worried about the person who is suffering. It can sometimes change the dynamics of relationships and how people interact with each other. However, when we take proactive steps to care for our own mental health, we are better equipped to be present for others. We can build stronger, more supportive relationships. We can offer more effective comfort and understanding. In this way, taking care of our own minds is also a deeply compassionate way of taking care of the people we love and cherish in our lives. Talking about your feelings is often a very good first step towards feeling better. Sharing what is on your mind with someone you trust can help tremendously. This person could be a close friend, a supportive family member, or a trained professional like a therapist or counselor. Keeping worries bottled up inside can make them feel much bigger and more overwhelming than they are. When you talk about them, you release some of that emotional weight. It is like gently opening a pressure valve to let off steam. Remember, as I always emphasize, connection is why we are here. Reaching out to someone is a powerful and courageous act of human connection. It reminds you that you are not alone. Moving your body can significantly help your mind feel better. Regular physical activity is not just beneficial for your physical health, it is also wonderful for your mental health. Going for a brisk walk in nature, dancing to your favorite music, or playing a team sport can effectively lift your mood. Exercise can help to reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. Even a small amount of movement incorporated into your daily routine can make a noticeable difference. When you exercise, your body releases natural chemicals called endorphins. These endorphins can make you feel happier, more positive, and more relaxed. Try to find an activity that you genuinely enjoy so it feels like a treat rather than a chore. Getting enough good quality rest and eating nutritious food are fundamental for mental well-being. Sleep is incredibly important for our minds to function properly. When we do not get enough sleep, we can easily feel irritable, have trouble concentrating, and find it harder to manage our emotions. Try to establish a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up around the same time each day. Eating a balanced diet full of healthy foods also helps our brains work at their best. Think of it as providing your mind with the high-quality fuel it needs to operate smoothly. Making small, consistent changes in these daily habits can lead to significant improvements in how you feel mentally. Make sure to create time in your schedule for hobbies and activities that genuinely bring you joy. This could be anything from reading a good book or drawing a picture to listening to uplifting music or spending quiet time in nature. These pleasurable activities help you to relax, de-stress, and recharge your mental batteries. Another helpful practice is mindfulness. Mindfulness is about paying gentle, non-judgmental attention to the present moment. You can practice this by simply focusing on your breath for a few minutes or noticing the sensations around you. Even a few minutes of mindfulness each day can be very beneficial for calming a busy mind and fostering inner peace. When your mental health is in a good place, life generally feels much better and more manageable. You find that you can handle life's inevitable challenges and setbacks with greater ease and resilience. You experience more moments of joy, contentment, and genuine connection with the people around you. You likely have more energy and motivation to pursue your goals and dreams. It can feel like the sun finally coming out from behind the clouds after a long gray day. Everything in your world seems a little bit brighter, clearer, and more hopeful. Good mental health allows us to live our lives more fully and authentically. It empowers us to be resilient individuals who can truly thrive. Many respected experts, including doctors, psychologists, and therapists, consistently tell us that mental health is just as important as physical health. For instance, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, the Director General of the World Health Organization, frequently speaks about the urgent global need for increased mental health support and resources for everyone. These experts strongly encourage us to seek professional help if we are struggling with our mental well-being. There is absolutely no shame in doing so. In fact, it is a very brave and wise decision. Just as you would go to a doctor for a broken arm or a persistent cough, you can see a mental health professional for support with your mind and emotions. We are, as a society, becoming more understanding and compassionate about mental health. More people now recognize and acknowledge that mental health truly matters for everyone. Many schools are beginning to teach children about emotions and coping skills. An increasing number of workplaces are starting to offer mental health support and resources for their employees. This is a very positive and encouraging change. It means that more individuals who are struggling will feel comfortable enough to get the help and support they need and deserve. The stigma that has long surrounded mental health issues is slowly but surely breaking down. We are learning to talk more openly and honestly about our experiences. The future certainly looks brighter for mental health awareness and support. We are collectively learning to be more open, honest, and kind, both to ourselves and to others. We are increasingly understanding that taking good care of our minds is absolutely essential for a happy and fulfilling life. Let us continue to support each other on this journey. Let's find the courage to share our own stories and experiences when we feel ready. Let's work together to build a world where everyone feels safe, understood, and empowered to talk about their mental health without fear. As we learn to embrace our imperfections and our shared humanity, we create a nurturing space for healing, growth, and connection. Together, we can make a profound difference.